What's good, y'all? It's that boy, Easy Millions, and I'm your host of That Boy ETV. You already know, man. We are back on Multiversus. And first things first is I'm going to say this, man. It feels great going back to playing the OG main Garnet, man. I love Samurai Jack the cartoon, and I have that nostalgia connection to him, so I still do play him in my off time, but the next couple videos will probably most likely be her because I don't know, it's just something about being the OG main for me. But let's not get off on a tangent on my baby girl, as we're here to talk about things that I think still need to be added to the game. Let's make the game great. The game is already in a good place, and it's been a great addition so far. So I think these are just things to make the game even better, man. So the first thing I'm gonna talk about is upgrading the training area. And what I mean by this is when you're in training, down in like the bottom left corner, they should have a thing called like hit priority list, so that you know what hits take priority over others. Because when you play this game, like Banana Guard's charge attack is like a high priority hit, right? So it takes priority over other hits. It'll either eat them. Like if you notice in this game, some hits will eat yours and just hit you, or some will trade with each other, or some will, lose out. So you have like high, medium, and low. So I think that they need to let you know the hit priority list. I think they need to let you know how much hit stun is, like time frame of hit stun for an attack. They need to let you know how much damage each attack does, and things of that nature, etc. Things like how fast your attack starts up, things like that. I think if you put that type of stuff into the game, especially in the training, you'll allow certain people, especially those that take this seriously on a professional level, or even this rank grinders, will be able to have data. You get what I'm saying? Knowing, hey, this move takes priority. This projectile is a medium or a light projectile. You get what I'm saying? Like, these type of things should definitely be in the training so that we have them available for us. I think this would be a great addition to the training for even just beginners. Just being able to have the knowledge in general will help you get better at the game, man. The next thing I want to talk about is going to be Fighter Road. In my last video, I did mention that Fighter Road is a great thing, and I still believe that. I still believe that just from playing the game, you should be able to unlock characters. Now, with that, I do feel like Fighter Road does have some things that you should be able, that they should change and implement that will most effectively make Fighter Road keep new players. And that is, whatever the amount of XP it is that you need, and it's actually Fighter Road Progress. What is it? I guess it's Fighter Road Progress, I think. Oh, I have enough. Let me see here. So I'm actually in the thing here on the, what's it called? But what you actually need is Fighter Road XP, right? So once you hit the 15,000 Fighter Road XP, they should go ahead and allow you to choose whatever fighter you want. No more should they put you on this path in which you basically, from what I'm understanding, you basically unlock them in the order in which they were released outside of the base roster. So you'll get the base roster in a certain order, and then you'll get the characters as they were released into the game. So instead of doing that, as soon as you give them the 15,000, just allow the person to go ahead and unlock whoever they want. Let's just go ahead and do that. There's no reason to prolong a player getting on the game and then being like, man, I do like the game, but I played the game to play Raven, or I picked up the game to play whatever. Especially since in the beginning, you do give a lot of XP early on in the beginning of the game. So I just feel like, hey, when they do those challenges, you hook them in, you give them that 15,000, just go ahead and let them unlock whichever character, even if it's the brand newest character that just released, let them go ahead and unlock that character, man. That will optimize keeping brand new characters in the game, and I really think they should do that. Another thing is, from when a lot of people on YouTube, and even myself, because I have a homeboy that's basically a new player, when you first start Fighter Road, you basically earn like Banana Guard and Shaggy. Like the first couple fighters you gain real quickly if you're playing the game and you do like the challenges. But once you earn, I think like the first 2 or 3 fighters, maybe 4, 2 to 4 fighters, it really slows down with the challenges that give you specific XP for Fighter Road. You do get XP for just playing the game in general, but I'm talking about like extra XP specifically just for Fighter Road. So they should probably implement like some way in the daily challenges for Fighter Road specifically, just to go ahead and help people unlock people quicker. The more you let people unlock, the higher the chance you have in retaining those players, man. I'm telling you. Just go ahead and let them have it. Now, another thing I want to mention is here's the store, and this is like a double-edged sword for me, because basically with the store, I do like the fact that every time we get a new event in the store, they do give you some type of mission in the missions tab. They do give you some type of mission to allow you to get the currency to unlock whatever's going on. So that's good. Now, is it a little predatory at the same time? Maybe. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you're watching your kids and make sure everyone is aware to, hey, just don't go out and buy everything. You don't have to buy everything just because it look good. You know what I'm saying? So, yes, is it predatory? But, hey, it's a WB game, and WB's hurting for money, so they're doing anything they can in order to make that. But overall, I think the store is great. The daily login of them giving you free stuff, and of course the weekly free Gleamium on Wednesdays is always loved, man. I wish they would boost that to 100, because I think it's only 20, but I wish they will boost that to 100. I don't see why they just don't. Again, you're trying to optimize having players get on the game and want to play the game. If it's at 100 Gleamium, that's 400 a month. That means it'll take them at least a month and a half to unlock like a skin or something. So you'll at least have the players coming into your game for at least a month and a half just to get a skin. Because I think the cheapest ones are 500 Gleamium. So it'll take at least a month and a half of you getting someone to log on, playing your game. And then the more they log on, they might like it. And then you allow them to unlock who they want. And it's allowing you to go ahead and retain them as much as possible. Now, the last thing I want to touch on here is going to be these stages. And the fact that, first thing is, there's a lot of stages in the game that I feel like aren't even in rotation, especially a lot of the space stations. So if you do a custom game opposed to playing like in pubs, you won't see a lot of the maps that are actually listed in the game. So I find that weird. Why do we have all these maps and most of them aren't even available in pubs? And then to make matters worse, why do we have like 8 space maps, but a character like Tom and Jerry, who's been in the game since basically its inception, has 0 maps? You know, we have 0 maps for Tom and Jerry. We don't have a map for Agent Smith, you know, a character that you just added. We don't have one for him specifically. You should have put in a map for Klondike for Black Adam specifically. I think every character that's been released after the roster, like you did a whole release for them, they should have came with their own map. Like Powerpuff Girls map came before. Samurai Jack's map came after his release, which is weird. And then why do we have maps like Dexter's Laboratory, but we don't have a representation for Dexter? Tom and Jerry's in the game, my boy. Let them go. My Tom and Jerry mains need their map, man. I'm not a Tom and Jerry main. I don't play them, but hey, they need their map, man. You know what I'm saying? Get them boys they map. They deserve it, okay? He's an OG. Stop playing with him. Stop playing with him, man. But I just want to take out this time, man. Don't want to waste too much of yours to mention these 4 things. The upgrading of training, the improvement of Fighter Road, the store and, you know, its significance, how it is good. It is a little predatory, so they can still make some adjustments. And with stages, the fact that they need to add them for certain characters, and they need to add a lot of them to the queue, because you don't actually play on most of them, especially when you go in the custom game. You see just how many there are. But hey, down in them comments, let me know, man. You tripping, you don't know what you're talking about, or hey, you agree with the things I'm saying, or even let's start a conversation and let me know what y'all think they should put in the game to go ahead and improve it. But in the background, I'm going to go ahead and leave y'all off with the rest of these gameplays. And I hope y'all enjoy that, man. But as always, please like, comment, subscribe, follow, share, become a supporter, and catch me streaming on Facebook Gaming and Twitch at DatBoyETV. Now, let's get into the action.
I admit it, that was pretty good.
Ooh. Let's go.
My future vision tells me this will be no problem.
Seems I need a new strategy.
And this Steven hasn't died yet?
That was the last of me. Won't let you down.
Stronger together.
I am Nubia.
Match point. Blue team.
You thought you had me. Just me and you.
Match point. Red team.
Watch out.
Ready? I'm still standing.
Oh, that didn't kill her? We gotta kill Steven. Oh no.
Go, E. Stay alive.
Let's kill. Got him. Let's go.
Shit, man.
Come on, man. Would they quit? That's why it's taking forever.
Nigga over there
Lock
crying
in
like
your
his
choice.
kids.
That's what I'm talking about.